How are you doing, my viewers? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Jonah once again. In this video, I'll be taking you through some errors associated with Microsoft Excel, and without wasting any time, these errors, just know they do appear in case you make an error, you make a mistake in your as you are working. Just know the computer will detect and tells you there is an error, so you need to be vigilant as you're working with it. And if the error is not corrected, just know the work will not come out clearly. So some of the errors, I'm going to list them down here. So this will be the list of errors that we are going to look at this time. And if there are any that I have not mentioned, I'll ask you to go and look for more and be able to find out how to solve them or how to eliminate them. So this first error, the triple hash, this one, repeated hash, is normally displayed in case you have work here in your, say you have some work and you have some work in a given column. Say this total column, this column for total, you have work here, and now the size of the column does not allow the work to fit there. So what do you see? You see the repeated hash being displayed. So in simple terms, repeated hash error is normally displayed in case you have not given enough space to the work that you want to be in that column also. So for that reason, you can only solve this by increasing the size of the column, and then we provide the appropriate size of the column. So to avoid this error, just add just the size of this column, and then you will see that the problem being solved. Then the other error could be, number 2 is when you see hash div divided by 0. That error normally comes in case you've got a figure, say this value here. Remember, if you are using a function or a formula, you start with an equal sign. So you say equals to, open bracket, this value divided by 0, you close bracket, then you press enter. You will see div node, because you are telling the computer, you are instructing the computer to divide this figure by 0, of which it's an error. You can't divide something by 0. So what happens? The computer tells you it's not possible to divide that value by 0. You better say divide that value by another figure. Then the error will be solved and you get another a correct value. So you can still let me be leaving these errors here for us to be referring to. So if this is the error, then the other is maybe this one, divided by this, divided by 0. We also leave this error here. So far we have covered 2 errors. Then the other error could be hash name. How can hash name come about? You have the name of the formula. It only arises when the name of the formula is wrong. For example, you are telling the range you will give may be correct. For example, if you say equals to the sum, you want to add from here up to here, you want to add these figures here, and now instead of saying sum, you are saying add. then add what? You are now saying add from here up to here, and they are now telling you that the name of the function is wrong. But otherwise you could have told the computer, instead of add you should have used sum. So at sum, when you say sum, you can now add from here to there, then you close bracket and say enter, and the figure comes out. So let's keep that error here also. And then the other error could be value. How does value come about? Error value will come when you maybe arises if maybe you are the value you are ordering, or the value you are referring to in a given formula or in a function, the value you are referring to does not undergo that operation that you are telling it to undergo. For example, you are telling these are words, these are letters, yes, you are telling the computer to maybe subtract one from this word. You are telling it to subtract one from a word, a figure from a word, which is not possible. So what error will be displayed? Just follow and see. So this is equals to what? A word minus maybe minus 4. Close, you will see the word value. Yes, the error is wrong value. So that's all to do with value. Then the other could be ref. Let me, okay, NA. How does NA come about? NA, for it may come when you have given the computer an irrelevant function. For example, you are telling it to maybe rank, to rank maybe, you know, this column of position is got by ranking. Is got by ranking these values of the total. So what happens if at all you told the computer to rank? For example, instructing the computer to maybe rank, and with rank I say equals to rank, you double click on this word rank, and then you are saying it should rank for you the figures with actually there are no figures. It's rank for you this figure from a range of no figures. So you just wonder what you want the computer to do. So when you close and you say enter, it will tell you NA means had we done NA already? NA, so NA may arise due to such an error. Then lastly, the other error could be ref. For example, you have ordered the computer to get the sum. Also, to get the sum, let me correct this function and say sum of what? Sum of these figures from here to here. Then close and say enter. The figure is here, the value is here also. But now, if the range referred to, or the column that you are referring to, no longer exists, for example, it is deleted, what do you expect? Maybe I can do this. I can copy this formula from here to here. So this one equals C4, these values here up to here, the addition also. So it is the whatever is displayed in the formula, but we are saying C, rather sum of C4, this is C, then 4, C4 up to G4. So it's giving us this total. Then assume the value is now what? Assume the value is now, the column is now deleted. So what do you see? The formula will now display ref href, meaning the reference is no longer there or the reference is wrong. So thanks so much for watching, and that's